Alright, so for this week we're going to be looking at two ticker symbols. We're going to be looking at Tesla and we're going to be looking at QQQ. As you probably already know, Tesla has been in the news for a while. Now there's a lot of controversy around Elon Musk, around Tesla, around the new Pi phone. A lot of things are going on in the world right now. But that's on the fundamental analysis side. We're going to stick to the technical analysis side for this one. As far as QQQ is concerned, we're going to be technically analyzing this as well. Keep in mind that these indicators are not your saviors. They're not anything that will... indicators are used to make trading easier. And they're used to make trading simplified instead of making trading more complicated. You're supposed to use your trading psychology, risk management, and knowledge of the movement of the market in order to make these trades and investments. So let's zone in. These are the last 3 days of the trading week. Today is June 4th. This is June 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. As we can see over here, let's zone in on the 2nd. So 2nd was extremely bullish for Tesla. And the market went down and then it went all the way up. So the market jumped from 732 all the way to 790. Now let's say that somebody entered into a trade and they bought a share of Tesla over here and they decided to hold on to it for a long period of time, which is what most people do. So let's say somebody bought it over here and they woke up the next day realizing that the market was at 700. So depending on how many shares they bought, if they only bought one, they would be down about $30, which is unfortunate. And I'm pretty sure nobody wants to be in that position. However, if they got into the trade over here and they closed out before 4 o'clock p.m. that same day, they would have made a profit. Keep in mind that one option is equal to 100 shares. So get into one trade over here, have the market rise up, and take your profit, close. Right now we are zoning in on day trading and we're zoning in on options instead of longer term investments. Most people have long-term investments. A lot of people have their 401k and their IRA, and those are long-term investments. Nothing's wrong with that. That can get somebody about 8 to 10% per year. But let's see how much this can get you per day. So as we can see, regular 401k, an IRA can get you 10% per year. If you had traded Tesla on the 2nd, you would have made, so that's about 3% from zero, and then that's about 8% in one day. That's pretty good. So keeping that in mind, you can make a lot more. However, there is more risk involved, and that's why we say that you have to understand trading psychology, you have to understand risk management, you have to understand how the market moves, support and resistance levels, when to close, when to enter, and when to exit if there is a loss, on knowing how to take that loss, and being responsible with your trades. That means if it's easier to trade with a margin account with a larger amount in it, then that might be a better option. Now let's look into QQQ. Thursday, June 2nd, also had an amazing day. It started off kind of bearish. Market went down for a brief period for about 10 minutes, and then it went back up. So it started off bearish, it went down, came up. It would have been a good idea if you entered into a short sell over here to either cut your losses quickly, break even, make a small profit, or make a small loss. Then the market went back up. As we can see over here, there might be a little bit of confusion because it breaks our line over here multiple times. It breaks it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before it ultimately goes off in a bullish direction. Now, a lot of people, when they see this, they might not think it's a lot, but this could be this small section over here, depending on the volume that you're trading, depending on how many contracts you buy, depending on how many shares you buy. This could mean the difference between a few hundred or a few $1,000s. And this is the area where most people stop trading for the day. They might see a small loss, it might shock them, and they might stop trading. That's what happens to most people, especially people without a margin account, without enough cash in their account, in their Netlake, to trade for the entire day. Especially people, well, I don't want to say that without a margin account, because if you have a cash account, you can make more than 3 trades per week if you're under 25,000. But if you're trading a cash account, depending on the cost of these trades, you might not be able to trade for the rest of the day if you make many trades. So it will be easier with a margin account. And with that in mind, having enough cash liquid to trade throughout the day. So this is, as I was saying, got a little sidetracked over there, but as I was saying, most people would have exited over here if they ended up losing money. Little did they know, if they entered into a call, the price would have jumped all the way from 306 to about 313. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money. It sounds like you would only make about $10. But keep in mind that one contract is equal to 100 shares in the market. One option contract is equal to 100 shares. So you can make more than that. Now, and as we go on throughout the day, you would have still been profitable on the next trading day. So this is QQQ, and this is Tesla closing out for the week, and today is June 4th. So if you have any questions, just go over to www.awakeglobalcapital.com. We have a chat feature on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Reach out to us, send us an email, visit our website. If you have any questions, just send us an email and we'll respond to you as soon as possible. We're looking forward to hearing from you.